guys, Tango back again, and today we're going to change things up a bit right off the bat. We're going to make a little bit of a change. So, I don't know about you guys, but I am getting a little tired of this beat up old downloaded skin I got here. What do you say we change it and find a new one? There we go. Much better. What do you guys think? I got myself a new skin. Yep. Yeah, just a random viewer of mine, iRoseLog, really great guy, just offered to make me a skin out of the blue, and I gave him a shot. Turns out he's got some pretty good talent, I'd say, so I am definitely pleased with it. You know, and he had some big patience with me too. You know, we went back and forth on the design quite a few times, but you know, he put in my requests, or he fulfilled my requests, and I'm pleased with it. So got a little redstone block on the back there, made it look a little bit on the technical side. Kept the eyes kind of the way I wanted it. So yeah, I really appreciate it, man. You did a great job, and I'll be using this one forever. So thank you. Alright, so we built this place. What do you say we put it to some use now? Got a couple things I want to do down here. First order of business is this guy. Believe it or not, I got him when I was doing some caving. Found it in a dungeon in one of the chests, so I'm going to slap this on some diamond boots here. And it'll probably be the diamond boots that I wear forever. Only 6. Wow, not bad. I'll take that. Alright, I got my sound turned way down because, yeah, those guys, they make a lot of noise. Let's see, what else? I brought made a bunch of diamond tools, brought them down. I'm going to enchant all of these. And then also, I put a chest up here and dumped a whole bunch of books in it, and I'm going to probably go through a good portion of this stack. Ideally I'm looking for some silk touch so I can get some shears, but other than that, just having a nice library. I'm going to start filling up all these chests here with all the various enchants I get. Alright, here we go. Ow, my finger hurts. It's amazing how quickly it gets tired from all the clicking. But yeah, we did pretty good here. I mean, I didn't get lucky on the books. I did like 15 books or so, and didn't get my silk touch. Got a couple sharpness 3s and a couple, you know, power 4s, I think, which are decent, but nothing great. But we're coming out of here pretty good, though. I'm coming out with, got the boots, which you saw me make. Got this really nice helmet. Got a new pretty good working pick here. Got this amazing sword. It enchanted originally, as you probably saw, for sharpness 3, but I put another sharpness 3 on top of it with the anvil, and we're good to go there. Got a great shovel. What else? Yeah, I think that's it. I'm taking a bunch of ender pearls back with us, just so I have a good supply in my main storage area. The sad part is the item elevator I built last episode back there is already broken. Yeah. They changed something with comparators. I'm in 09C right now is the snapshot I'm in, so pretty much the latest. And yeah, that thing's busted, so I'm going to have to go back there, and the water's probably going to push me off the ledge and everything, but I'm going to deal with that later. So right now, all these guys are full of ender pearls, waiting to be sucked down the line. So I think that's going to wrap it up for here. Let's head back to the main base. Alright, we're back up here, and I think it's time we lose these torches here. I think we're established enough. I want to try and get some redstone lamps down, kind of cover the area. I'm not sure what the pattern's going to be yet, but I'm thinking I want to try and hide them. So, like under these chests, like under that chest, under the two corner chests there, I think I want to try and hide them. So, let's see here. Let me pop these out. Oh, got a library book there. See what these are going to look like lit up. Oh, I love having ender pearls. Yeah, that'll probably work actually. I should probably take that red out back there though. Let's see, let me cover it up. Yeah, I think that's decent. Let me do that to the 8 corners here and we'll see where we're at light-wise. Hang on. Yeah, alright, I like that a lot better. Torches are gone, place looks kind of real for now. 4 lights in the middle there, and then the 8 lights underneath. It lights the room up just enough so that nothing can spawn in here. So I think along those lines, I think we need to go up to Merchant Hall here and do the same thing. We got some kind of crappy torches in here lighting the place up. So I'm going to go ahead and pretty much wherever these torches are here, I'm going to put, what do you call it? Redstone lamps. The end goal in here, I think, I want to put like kind of a design of an emerald in the center here. I'm not really sure if that's just going to be a simple diamond or what, but that'll come later, just a heads up. So for now, let me just add the redstone lamps and get this place lit up sufficiently. Alright, I got the floor lighting done in here for the most part. I was kind of happy with it because I was actually able to kind of tuck the lights back underneath those corner fences. I like the way it turned out. I don't like this 2 in the middle I had to put here, but I had no other real option. Well, I did. I was actually thinking of doing, let me see here, like a chandelier kind of thing. You know, I could do something like that. Well, that's way too low, but if that was glowstone, let me see. You know, and imagine, you know, I wasn't crooked and actually centered it in the room, but if that was glowstone, I was thinking of doing something like that. You know, maybe even one higher, though I don't know if it would actually provide the lighting that I needed at that point. But even like right there, it just felt bulky and like it was just kind of dominating the room. So I don't think this room's really big enough or the ceiling's tall enough to really support a big chandelier or anything. But so I'm gonna leave it like that for now. And again, I think once I get an emerald design here, it might actually look nice with the lights in the middle and kind of an emerald pattern going around here. So that's that. Let's see. While we're here, I think I've been kind of cycling out some of the villagers here. I think I might have a few trades. I haven't really been getting many raw resources lately. Let's see what we can do here. Do I have room for paper? Nope. Let me put some chicken back. Alright. Yeah, this guy got a chicken one finally, so I have no idea if 17's good or not, but I'm taking it. Take 3, and there we go. Good enough, another 4 emeralds. 26 paper, I think, is on the low end because I've kicked out some guys that want 30. That guy's 27, so probably don't need him. And I think I had one over here. Yeah, that guy's a 32, so see you later, bucko. Alright, let's trade with this guy here. Good enough, another 8 emeralds. And let's see, I got some beef. Where was the beef guy? Yeah, I think this guy over here is him. Yep, 14. He's a decent one. I'll take a couple from him. And I think, was it this guy? No. Where's the pork guy? There he is. Do a few trades from this guy. Alright, yeah, he's got me blocked out there. What's his new trade? Purple sparkles? Maybe? Yeah, I don't think that's happening. See you later. Alright, let me put this stuff back in, and then we'll see what's next. Alright, the thing I forgot to add in here, which would definitely help, is if I added an ender chest in here. I added one to the enderman farm, but yeah, if I don't add one here, it doesn't do me all that much good. So I made an ender chest, and I had a couple Eye of Enders left over from where we were looking for the stronghold. So as far as where to put this thing, you know, the kind of obvious choice is in the center here, but there's a couple reasons I don't really like that. One, I like my redstone block. Two, I don't like the way the ender chest, when you put it in there, it's kind of like recessed down a little bit. When you walk over it, your character actually falls a little bit. That kind of annoys me. But plus, we also have some future plans for that square later on. So remaining options, there are only two places I was kind of thinking of, and I'm not crazy about either of them. I could put, you know, I kind of got these little platforms in the corner over there, so I've already kind of broken the rule and said I can put something in the corner, so I may just put this in there, and that's what I'm kind of leaning toward. But the only other one I was thinking of, and I'm probably going to hate this, but I'm going to give it a shot. I got to pop that top one out too. It's probably going to look bad. Well, that's not bad, actually. Whoa. Did you see it throw that brick at me? That half slab? Hello? Why can't I pick you up? Hello? Interesting. Okay. I actually kind of like that up there. It might actually look good with four of them at the four corners or something. Oh, I wonder if it looks like... Does it look like crap from up here? Let's see how good I am with ender pearls yet. There we go. I can't put anything on top of that because then it'll block. Yeah, I think I'm going to leave that there. Maybe I'll just decorate this a little bit different here. I'll just put that there as a reminder. But yeah, I actually kind of like that up there. I didn't think I was going to. What do you guys think? It'll stay. Alright, let's see. Next, I had... well, let's see. I want to give you guys an idea of kind of what thoughts I have so far with the remaining area here, and I definitely want to look to you guys for some advice too. As far as this room, you know I only still have to the whole bottom ring. I got a lot of woodwork to do. I got to enclose all this, you know, all this, and pretty much do what I did on the upper ring down on the lower ring. I need to do some ceiling work down here. I think I'm going to probably do that all between the next or before the next episode. I still need my silk touch here so I can make clouds for here. Hello, creeper. But as far as everything else goes here, you know, I like this room here a lot, but I'm thinking I want to kind of take... Well, I think the big plan is I want to make some kind of like massive dome here or something. I'm not sure out of what brick though, but then I want to leave a hole in the center at the top, like a pretty big hole. Possibly even the size of that inner storage room hole. And yeah, I don't know. So I'm thinking I'm carrying maybe glass, leaning toward glass. I'm just making a giant dome, but that might look like overkill with too much glass. I don't know. Let me know if you guys have any ideas. And then out here, I got some sandstone on me. I'm gonna actually make this a little bit more safe. So the plan for here is that this is going to kind of be the grand entrance. I think I might have gone over some of this in the past, but let me see. Get my new amazing shovel. Hello. Yeah, so this is going to be kind of the grand entrance right here. I'm going to take that sandstone, bring it out, and then probably make a little like big foyer room here and decorate it. I have no idea with what yet. And then since this kind of goes down on an angle, I was thinking of like making some grand staircase coming up here. I think in episode 1 or 2 I described some of these thoughts. And then as far as, you know, the really big scope, you know, everything's kind of set in this mountain here, but we got two little kind of jut outs here. We got this one over here and that one over there, and they kind of match up. So I was kind of thinking, you coming to get me? Nope. I was kind of thinking that I could, make just this huge wall here, like a stronghold entrance or a fortress or a castle kind of thing. But at the same time, I don't want to be too cliche here. So if you guys got any really good ideas of how my whole base could sit in this mountain and what I could put out here, I'm definitely interested. The biggest problem, though, is I'm not a very good builder, so I'm reluctant to start a big project like that. But I will do my best. And as far as like down here, this is potentially all going to be enclosed, or could be, expansion rooms like that room right there could go into something. It may all be floating, but it's all going to be enclosed. Oh, jeez! I just heard him out of the corner of my ear. Wow, that scared me. Alrighty. Got some little cleanup work to do here. So anyway, as I was saying before I was interrupted there, all this stuff here could be kind of expansion rooms, whatever new machines or designs or extra add-on rooms I want, given that there's going to be a huge wall out front there. But again, as always, guys, ideas. Let me have them. If you have any big visionary ideas of what I could do with this, because as far as structure goes, this is the extent of the ideas I had. So I'm looking for something new. All right, let me. I'm gonna fill out this platform here, kind of extend it out a little bit, just to have an area to work, and maybe prevent what just happened from happening again. Hang on. Well, that should do for now, I guess. Very much nothing impressive, but I just kind of wanted to at least get the entranceway kind of marked out here. Again, it's not centered or stuff. I'll probably have to like move half this mountain over eventually. But at least it's a little bit safer getting across now. Let's see what else. Oh, that was beautiful. In here, the other thing I was thinking is just more kind of lack of planning on my part. This wall here should really be too thick so that I can control the texture or the block on this side independent from the block on this side. So I'm probably going to take this whole pathway, I'm not going to do it now, and shift it over one block to the left here, which means all these chests have got to move out. I'll probably take this block out here, just because I don't like that. I may put it, I don't know, maybe I'll put a sandstone here and just do the trapdoor trick on this side too. That might not look bad actually, we'll see. Yeah, it's kind of frustrating. Like, so we got all these little devices and machines in here, but every single one of them still has some kind of flaw. So I need to do some repair jobs around here. My mow it down machine, which is still really happy with how it turned out because it's a lot of fun. It's got some issues too. I still need to extend the reed portion. The reed portion I'm really happy with. The pumpkin portion, the wheat. No, it's just not. It's just not going to provide anywhere near enough wheat for how much I need. Given that wheat is a really good commodity. No, come back. All right, well I'll have to go get that later. Wheat's a great commodity to trade. Plus, with all the cows I'm going to be butchering up, I need a ton of wheat, and that one little skinny road just isn't going to cut it. So I'm probably going to pop that out and put something else, some other resource in its place there. I'm not sure what yet. Let's see. Alright, let me go get that cart and then we'll take a ride. Hang on. Alright, let's take a ride here. Give me some pumpkins and let's go. So yeah, a lot of this grass I want to swap out with some kind of stone or something probably. All that water back there is going to get torn up. I got all that extra redstone, so needs some work down here. But for a reed farm, it's still decent. Ooh, frame rate. Alright. Yeah, stack and a half of reeds. Not bad. Could extend that a lot easily. The chicken farm is not producing nearly what it should. Two reasons for that. One, and this was lack of planning on my part, the minecart, when you log out and log in, if it's kind of waiting at one of the endpoints, it doesn't restart up again, obviously, so I have to come in and kind of kick it. So that's pretty much unacceptable. And I think I did this before they added droppers and stuff to the game, so I probably want to redo some of this and just have an item elevator here that's going to come up instead of the minecart, shuffling back and forth. That's the piece that's kind of crude. The other problem here is the chickens are just constantly escaping. Yeah, so what happens is it's the stupid glitch with the baby animals. This thing has just been my bane lately for multiple reasons. But yeah, the chickens Those guys stay in there, but the babies that go down here, if I log out and log in, they just pretty much explode and go flying through the glass and are free to roam down here. So it's annoying. But the biggest issue is that the minecart doesn't... I have to do that every time to kick it going. So I got to come down here and fix that up too. Like I said, I'll probably take out the minecart. But I still like the overall design of this thing. Just need some polish. Let's see. Cow farm and the pig farm are okay. They're not going to be producing at the rates I want, and of course I did this, and then like 2 days later they introduced the baby animals have the smaller hitbox thing. So that pretty much opens up a whole set of opportunities that make this a lot easier. So yeah, we may have to address the meat issue again. We'll see. Let's see, you're done here. Maybe not. Why can't I take that off? Okay. Interesting. So yeah. What was I going to say here? Wheat farm, yeah. Wheat farm's kind of on my list. I got plans. I want to make a really massive wheat farm. I'm not sure what the design's going to be yet, but it's definitely going to funnel up into this room somewhere. So expect that in the next, 5 episodes or so probably. But, alright, hang on. So after we made our ender farm, yeah, I'm pretty much tapped out on iron. As in, I have 0. Now, I don't really have a strong need for iron right now, but I'd kind of like to go get some. I don't want to do a full caving run or anything, so... But I think we'll just take a walk or so. What do you say? There's something I want to show you guys anyway, so... And it'll give me a chance to chat a little bit. So, let's see. Yeah, there's something I want to show you out here. But it's a long way away, but I'm kind of waiting until we had ender pearls to show you. Plus, it's a good opportunity for us to just walk around and check things out. See if I can see my purple cow farm. Or cow, what am I saying? Purple sheep farm. Yeah, these guys kept me busy. Still some red ones left here. Let's see. So yeah, I've been, as you guys know, this episode took a little bit longer to come out than some of my previous ones. But there's a reason for that. I've been kind of doing a lot of work on the side, and yeah, you're gonna like this. Look at, there's this like sheer cliff face here that is just so weird. Look at that. The terrain out here just seems like it's almost glitched, but it's not. So yeah, I've been doing a lot of planning on the side. I've been thinking about villages again. It's the one system in the game I probably know the most about, probably more than most people who play this game. And of course, thinking about villages, I've been thinking about iron golem farms again. And so my iron golem tutorial is, almost certainly the reason most of you guys are watching me today. But, as we all know, it kind of came, and if you don't know, you're going to know now, it kind of came with a big flaw, which really, really disappointed me. I just didn't do my homework, is really what it came down to. I had a great, really, there you go, what do you see? This is the second witch hut out here, by the way. The other one is, like, way out there. This one, though, is going to make the perfect witch farm. Look at all the water around here. I saw this like a couple weeks ago. I've kind of kept it a secret, but the caving that I've done has mostly been under here, so I've already got a good head start down here with lighting things up. But this is, I was originally going to use the one that's kind of north of here, over there, but I am definitely using this one now for my witch farm, because all this water here is going to make it real easy to, well, not easy, but easier to clean up the kind of the surface area. Nobody's home. So yeah, that's what I wanted to show you. Pretty, almost ideal witch farm. I got an island over there. What else? A lot of water though, which is great, obviously. So yeah. Anyways, back to the important topic here. I'll just keep wandering around so you guys can kind of see some of my surrounding world. Back to the Iron Golem farm. Yeah, most of you guys know, some of you don't, that the Iron Golem farm I did has a pretty major flaw in it. That being you can see some of my caving work here. The flaw is that the villages merged together. I tested it. I flew far away in creative mode and kind of flew back, but I just didn't do a good job. And the villages do merge. And when you go to another dimension and stay there for a while, they merge. And sheep that climb trees. So, anyways, I kind of want to redeem myself, and I spent some time. And what I've come up with after about 3 days of kind of experimenting and thinking and planning and many iterations, I've got a completely new design for an Iron Golem farm, like completely new, that I'm really excited about. So I'm really going to be, after I put this episode up, I'm going to go back to working on that really, really kind of hardcore, get it finished up if I can, and make a tutorial out of it. It's got some pros, it's got some cons. It'll probably be a controversial one, but I'm going to do my homework on this one for sure. I'm giving you guys a heads up because it's probably going to be a bigger video, and it's probably going to take some time for me to put together. So have patience, but it'll be worth the wait. I got that. I got a couple other tutorials planned coming up. But yeah, I kind of wanted to give you guys the heads up for completely new Iron Golem design that should be very interesting. But yeah, like I said, some people will love it. Some people will probably hate it. But I think it'll entice a lot of you guys. I'm pretty sure I'm going to make it in my world. Now we're back over by spawn here, huh? Yeah, I think this is this right where I spawned? Where was it? Up here? Yeah, I remember that ravine. How many of you guys have watched all the episodes? You really should watch them all. Some of the earlier ones were good. I was a little crazy in the beginning with villager stuff, but yeah, I think I started right around here. Hello guys, my name is Tango, and I'd like to introduce a new series. Alright guys, I think I'm going to stop babbling, and I am going to get to work on some of the odds and ends around the base that I was telling you about this episode. I want to encourage you guys to give me some ideas. I pointed out some of the areas I'm looking for ideas around the base. Major scope, like what should I do with the whole surrounding area? What should I do with the roof or the area above the storage room? That sort of thing. But yeah, give me some feedback. Also, I've opened up a Twitter account. I'm gonna put it in the description, but it's at TangoTechLP. If you guys want to follow me there, I'd really appreciate it. I am admittedly still pretty new to Twitter, but I'm gonna start using it a lot. And if you guys want to contact me, that's gonna be a great way. But I'm also gonna use it a lot just for kind of, post there once or twice a night. Here's what I'm doing. Here's what I'm working on. If you guys really want to just get a little bit more details about what I do with my time, that's what you're going to want to do, is follow me on Twitter. That's where I'm going to be putting that information. Yeah, other than that, guys, thanks again for watching, and hopefully the next video should be interesting. See you later, guys.